What's up, guys? My name is Steve Alejos and this is Brand Control. So today we're going to be talking about what really makes a good logo, right? So the first one we're going to talk about is simplicity. You know, one of the things that my college professor told me that if you can make your logo one color, like an all black logo or an all white logo, if it still shows the characteristics of your branding, if it still shows the symbolism behind your branding, then you made a good logo. For instance, like if you put the golden arches of McDonald's in a black, just all black logo or an all white logo, you definitely would know that the golden arch is still going to be recognizable. If you make the Apple logo white or black, it's still going to be the Apple logo, and Nike, of course, and so on and so forth. It's really key to make your logo as simple as possible. And you don't need to put so many elements for it to be like noticeable. So make it simple, guys, and make it something that people can recognize. Which kind of ties into number 2. How do we make it memorable? And I think at this point in the world of branding, it's just more than just a logo to make it memorable, right? It's the color combination used. It's the vibe and feel of how your logo is used within your business. So I really believe that it's the way that you present this logo that's going to make it memorable, right? So a timeless logo means that when you create this logo, it should be relevant 10 to 20 to even 30 years from now. That's one of the key examples I can think of is Honda has been around since the 80s, 70s, and possibly even earlier. This is the prime example of what being timeless is about. This is where I believe that abstract things can work best in your favor when creating a brand or a logo, because it could be subjective and it could also open up different perspectives along the way when it comes to your branding. This logo can be relevant in 20 years from now or even 30 years from now. So let's talk about versatility. Versatility is something that a lot of people forget, that your logo has to be versatile. One of the guidelines I always tell people and designers that, you know, can our logo look good in all different types of, like, let's say, promotional items, or, you know, if you're creating a billboard, will it look good blown up, will it look good on a small business card? You know, and if you say yes to those things, then you have a winner, right? The logo has to look recognizable in any type of size and in any different types of things that you're going to be placing your logo on. Now, a sub logo is used. Let's say like your logo has a symbol and a combination of a text or a word, right, with a nice typography on it. Well, the sub logo would be just a symbol of that logo, right? So then the symbol, obviously, if it's shrink down, you can still see it. But if you shrink it down to the same size with the typeface or the font, so that's why we would create the sub logo, just to make sure that our logo is versatile. So it has to be appropriate, which is number 5, appropriate. So for instance, if I'm going to be doing a logo for a CPA firm, you know, and I want to be, you know, relating to the customer, I have to get to know the customer's personality, what their message is and stuff like that. And let's say my customer is a little bit more conservative, you know, it's like they're more in the modern feel. If I create a logo that has a lot of crazy colors and a lot of symbols and effects on it, kind of going back to, you know, making it simple, you know, I have to make sure that the logo is appropriate for that. So for instance, right, same thing goes for if I'm making a logo for a toy company. You know, the audience would be kids, obviously parents and kids. And if I make the logo with diluted colors and, you know, the font is like a serif font, or it's like too modern, too sleek, like kids are not going to